Hold on to your toques, folks, because there's a linguistic debate brewing in Canada. Canadian language experts are up in arms, urging Prime Minister Mark Carney to stick to Canadian spelling in official documents, rather than utilizing British spellings. This might seem like a small detail, but for these experts, it's a matter of national identity and pride. For decades, Canadian English has been the standard in government communications. However, eagle-eyed linguists and editors have noticed British spellings creeping into Carney's government documents, including the budget. Think spellings like globalization and catalyze, telltale signs of the UK influence. In an open letter, the experts made their case, emphasizing that Canadian English is unique, drawing influences from both the US and the UK due to its geographical and historical context. But here's where it gets controversial. Canadian English isn't just a blend. It has its own distinct flair. It boasts unique Canadianisms, like using toque for a winter hat or washroom instead of bathroom or loo. And this is the part most people miss. The differences are subtle but significant. While Canadian English often uses OU in words like color, like the British, it differs from British English in other ways. For example, Canadians use Z instead of S in words like analyze. In their letter, the linguists argued that using Canadian English is crucial to avoid confusion and maintain the integrity of the language. They even used an ice hockey analogy, suggesting it's like taking an elbows-up stance, referencing Canada's defiance against US tariffs. The letter was signed by prominent figures, including professors of linguistics and the editor-in-chief of the Canadian English Dictionary. One of the signatories, Professor Stephen Dollinger, emphasized that language expresses identity. He stated it seems counterproductive for the Prime Minister's office to walk the clock back by half a century or more, especially considering Canada's evolution from its past as a British colony. There were at least two notable instances of British English usage by Carney's office. One was in the November budget, and the other was in an October news release following a meeting with Donald Trump. Caitlin Littlechild, president of Editors Canada, wonders if it's a simple misunderstanding or a deliberate choice. But here's a thought-provoking question. Could this be a reflection of Carney's background? J.K. Chambers, a prominent Canadian linguist, pointed out that Carney spent many years in the UK. What do you think? Is this a minor issue, or does it reflect something deeper about Canadian identity? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Does it matter? Is it just a matter of individual preference? Or is it a sign of something more? Let's discuss.